it would be great if we're no longer talking about something called FinTech. I think it would be a great achievement if we were talking about financial services in this broader sense to help solve problems for consumers, for SMEs, and for society generally. So I personally don't like the expression FinTech, and to be quite candid, I was very keen to find a way to expunge that from the lexicon of the FinTech review, but wise people who were working with me said that was a bad idea because no one would know what I was talking about if I did that. So I think in 3 years' time, it'd be great if we could move away from that. But good to me looks like a fully tech-enabled financial services sector, where there's not really a distinction between FinTech and the finance, or the tech and the finance, because the two are essentially hand in hand. It's really interesting. And I was talking to CEOs of the largest banks in the UK through the review and asking them questions and trying to understand certain things. They describe themselves as a FinTech. Now, I can see, people on this call thinking, good God, what were they thinking? What were they smoking? But the fact that they think about that and think about their business in that way actually speaks volumes for the way that they think about their business and how they articulate it. It's not about a bank. They think about technology as the enabler. So from my perspective, FinTech is the future of financial services and vice versa. And I was keen to do the review because I feel that FinTech has not yet fulfilled its transformation potential. We've got a strong ecosystem of innovative startups and significant expertise in technologies like AI. And the challenge that remains is one of scale. We don't have a problem in the UK with startups. It's the scale-ups where the challenge is. And I think the review has shown us that achieving scale requires collaboration between the public sector and the private sector. It demands that we work closely to solve for market challenges that are beyond any one firm. And I think whether you're talking about open banking, whether you're talking about financial inclusion, or whether you're talking about digital ID, the technology is already here. But for the successful rollout and adoption of something like digital ID, we need a consistent set of rules and standards which firms can follow and which can allow consumers to access products and services with ease and with confidence. And similarly, I think government can't disguise the fact that this is coming, and they can't digitize the payments infrastructure on their own. So we've got to find a way to make these things happen. And then suddenly our FinTech IP has a market to grow into and a new infrastructure to operate on. So that's how I believe we can go from startup to scale up in the UK. And this is how I think we can realize the true opportunity of what will be, I hope, a very vibrant financial services sector going forward.